This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at an Aldi sandwich. My favorite Aldi sandwich, the turkey and egg sandwich. This used to be my favorite for quite some time, and I haven't had it in quite some time now, so let's see what this is like nowadays. This costs €1.49 over here right now. Pause if you want to read what's written on here. Pause if you want to read what's written on here. I think the contrast isn't really where it should be for perfect reading experiences right here. Pause if you want to read this, and pause if you want to read the nutrition table right here. Is there anything else of interest? No, not really at this point in time. Recycle me, does it say. Anything down here? No, the 31st of January of this year is this best consumed by. Let's take this out of its little box right here. I have to say I did prefer the old boxes that they had for these things right here. Those were just plastic. This here is some sort of composite material, right? So we have got some cardboard and some plastic right here. You can't throw it into the, well, you shouldn't really throw it into the plastic stuff. You have to pretty much take this apart to properly like recycle this. And you can't throw this into the paper trash either. It's a bit unfortunate. You can't really do anything with it unless you completely disassemble the packaging. Right here it looks alright, nothing too special about it. The white bread seems to be a bit rougher than usual. They used to be a lot softer, a lot smoother as well when it comes to the surface of this. Here we've got some turkey, we've got some egg, some paprika, yeah, some remoulade as well. Interesting. Let's take our cutting board right here and slice this in half. If it looks any different on a different cross section, yeah, the egg is of course right here at the very front of it, and the turkey slices go most of the way back. There's some egg right here, some more remoulade, all sorts of stuff. It does smell alright. It smells of remoulade, a bit of egg, not too much of egg. You do smell that those turkey slices. Yeah, overall it smells fine, that's for sure. Let's go for a bite. The first bite is quite alright. I do have to say that the bread on the outside right here, that is a bit dry, a lot drier than it used to be. It used to be nice and soft and fresh, which is what white bread should be, unless it's toasted, right? This right here is a sort of in-between thing. It's dried up already, which is a bit unfortunate. But the ingredients, apart from the bread, seem to be fine. Okay, the first quarter has been consumed. Let's open up this thing right here. Yeah, it layers off right here, unfortunately. And take a look at the individual ingredients right here. I do like those bell pepper slices right here, those paprika slices. Although I don't like that you always see them twice. That's a bit unfortunate usually. And see what the consistency of them is right here. Yeah, they are a bit soggy. Not as crisp as you want those things to be, but could be a lot worse. Can at least still hear some structure, right? Probably the microphone is picking up something like that. Let's take off this slice right here and try it mostly without the remoulade on it. This particular turkey slice. Let's see what this is like. Yeah, the turkey slice is fine as well. Can't really complain about it. Doesn't feel too cartilagey. Scent-wise fine, looks-wise fine. Nothing too bad about it. Surprisingly decent for something like an Aldi sandwich, which is why I always loved this one the most. Yeah, the egg itself also not a surprise. It yeah, very much seems to be an egg that has spent some of its time in a weird composite carton like this one. That's really what it tastes like. It has certain egg flavour to it. You really do taste that yellow inner part of it, and the egg white. Yeah, just as flavorless as it usually is. Nothing special about this particular one. Let's finish off this half now. One half gone, another one to go. Let's open up the other half as well. Let's see if they have maybe cheated us a little bit out of one half. Looks alright so far though. Yeah, we have got some separation of the individual layers of bread, I suppose, but the ingredients seem to be similarly distributed to these two halves. We've got again, yeah, the other two half slices of turkey. They look just the same, nothing special about them. Yeah, we've got some egg right here, more bell pepper pieces down at the bottom, more remoulade, more of everything. So far so good. I have to say that I really do like this. Maybe you don't like them at all, maybe you hate like pre-made sandwiches. It's sort of a description for people that some people deem to be just subhuman class members, people who buy and eat and enjoy Aldi sandwiches, but I am a proud Aldi sandwich enjoyer myself, and I do not care what people say about us. Anyway, I'm going to finish up the other half and I'll be back with you in the review sheet in just a second. Okay, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I think this has been fine. While the packaging isn't the greatest, I think the previous one was better than this. They could, have made the plastic a bit thinner and they pretty much would have ended up probably where this is. This is just supposed to be a bit more environmentally friendly looking, I suppose. Anyway, it's still fine though. Looks wise, the product itself has been decent, therefore 0.75 points out of 1 available point. Color wise, I don't have anything to complain about. The bread looked nice, the paprika looked nice, the turkey looked nice, and the egg looked nice, and the remoulade looked nice. Nothing really nothing really has caught me on the wrong foot or anything like that. No, it all looked good. Nothing looked too unhealthy. Well, the remoulade is quite unhealthy, but yeah, so is a lot of stuff in life. Yeah, not really anything to complain about. Consistency and texture-wise, most of this sandwich was fine. The only thing that I don't really appreciate as much as I used to be was the particular sandwich bread that we had here, the white bread. This particular white bread on this particular sandwich has been too dry. I really have to say it has been too dry. Those breads right here usually they used to be a lot softer, maybe a bit soggy even on the inside, but I certainly did prefer that over this, because this on the outside it's just a bit too dry. It's not really pleasurable when it comes to, well, the consistency and the texture that you have on your tongue, essentially, when you bite into it, at least for the first time. Then you get used to it quite quickly, and all of that remoulade on the inside wettens the mouth quite quickly, but on the outside, the bread is just a bit too dry, so only half points in that regard. Taste-wise, 4.5 out of 5 available points, because overall this has been really decent. The turkey has been fine, the egg has been fine, and the sauce, the remoulade, has been tasting decent as well. The paprika, while it was like consistency and texture-wise not the greatest, taste-wise it did have a bit of taste to it. Expectedly, not too much, but I'm fine with it, and as long as it doesn't really taste all too bad and it's not pulling down the rest of this sandwich taste-wise, I'm good. 4.5 out of 5 available points is therefore, I think, an appropriate rating in the taste department. Maybe you say something different about this altogether. Maybe you think this is disgusting, but this is just me. I like this stuff, and I'm not afraid to say it. Theme realization-wise, I think we do have a sandwich with turkey and egg, and yeah, it pretty much was a sandwich with turkey and egg. So I don't really have anything to complain in the theme realization department either. A total of 8.25 out of 10 available points is therefore the final rating for the Aldi snack time turkey and egg or pute-ei sandwich. And on this, I think it is time to end. If there is something near work and you would, well, choose between a McDonald's, a Burger King or an Aldi, then I myself would certainly choose an Aldi, because I have to say, Ben, that if you eat 2 of these, you're pretty much set for lunch. You will get tired of these, but so will you get tired of a Big Mac, and the Big Mac is only gonna, gonna silence the tummy for about 10, maybe 15 minutes max. This one here is gonna hold out for quite a bit longer, I would assume. It fills you up a lot better than usual fast food does, and for the price of €1.49, I can't really fault it for anything, to be honest. Two of these, $3, and that's a meal. And I myself, well, call me an almost hobo, but I would be fine with this. And yeah, I think the rating certainly displays my pleasure of this particular product, my appreciation for this particular Aldi sandwich. Anyway, if you've got a question or a suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.